found my husband on Tinder, but I felt more embarrassed for him in the end. All the signs were there. My husband Rodney was coming home late from work. He started going to the gym on weekends, wearing expensive cologne, buying all these expensive watches and shirts. Everything he constantly said was stupid and unnecessary now that we were married, but I never really connected the pieces until one day it happened. My friend Millie and I were chatting on the phone while she was swiping through Tinder when she gasped. "Sam," she said, suddenly really loud. "Why is Rodney on Tinder?" She instantly took screenshots and texted them over. I covered my mouth, too shocked to speak. There were my husband's old pictures with "where them fun girls at" in the description. "Maybe this is old," I said. "It says he's active 2 minutes ago," Millie said quietly, but I still couldn't believe it. Later, when Rodney stepped into the shower, I quickly checked his phone on the nightstand. The notifications told the whole story. New message from Laurel. New message from Melissa. Matched with Sarah. Dating apps I'd never even heard of lit up his screen like a slot machine. When he came out of the shower, I was sitting on the bed with his phone. "It's not what it looks like," he said immediately. "It looks like you're on 5 dating apps while you're married." He snatched his phone from my hand. "You went through my phone without my permission? That's psycho, Sam," he said, as if I was the villain here. This is cheating, Rodney. This is your fault. You're too vanilla. You make cookies and sing songs about colors all day. I'm a guy. I need excitement." "Excitement," I repeated in disbelief. "Rodney, get out. You're seriously ending our marriage over this?" He scoffed. I said, "Get out." He packed a bag, still ranting. "Good luck finding someone who wants a boring wife with a boring job and boring life." He slammed the door on his way out. I changed the locks the next morning, and I thought that was it, that I'd never have to deal with that terrible man ever again. But I was so wrong. I was stuck in my house all week crying and stuffing my face with ice cream when my friend Millie showed up to my house with reinforcements. 3 of our friends burst through my door with wine and my red dress. "It's singles night and you're coming with us," they said, already dragging me into the shower to get ready. "Guys, I appreciate you stopping by, but I'm really not ready," I sighed. "Sam, you don't have to meet anyone. You just gotta get out, get some fresh air, be with friends. Remember just how amazing you were without him." I looked at them. Seeing how much they cared for me, I couldn't say no. The place was packed and I felt so out of place. "Got dragged here by friends too?" a man asked, approaching me with a friendly smile. "They were honestly doing me a favor," I said, smiling back. My friends happily watched us talk from a distance, almost tearing up when they saw me laughing again. But the man, Justin, a pediatrician who was really just that funny, his story about his nephew's show-and-tell disaster was heartwarming and wild. And the more I spoke with him, the more all the pain and heartbreak seemed to go away. But just as we started really hitting it off, Rodney entered the bar and started going around the room, approaching woman after woman. I felt my face pale until I saw something strange. All the women kept turning him away. One actually held up her hand in his face and walked off. Another looked at him, made a disgusted face, and turned back to her friends. And I almost felt embarrassed for him. Then he spotted me with Justin and stormed over. "Hey buddy, that's my wife." He grabbed my arm painfully. Justin pushed him away and looked at Rodney's left hand. "I don't see a ring." Rodney's face went red. He turned to me. "We're still married, you know." "Wow, that's exactly what I told you when I found out you were on 5 dating apps." A few people around us gave him dirty looks. "Whatever. Enjoy your vanilla life with this loser." Rodney puffed up his chest. "At least I had tons of matches. Women were throwing themselves at me. You have no idea how many girls wanted me." "Really?" Justin asked before mocking. "Then why are you here at singles night alone?" "I'm here by choice. I could have brought any of them. They were all over me begging for dates. I needed to explore my options," he bragged. That's when we heard a gasp and female voice scream, "Oh my god, it's you!" Laurel, the hairdresser in town, stared at Rodney with her mouth open. "You're the gym selfie guy. You literally messaged me 50 times and sent a video of you crying when I wouldn't respond." She turned to me, her eyes wide. "Did he hit on you too? I'll add you to the group chat." "Group chat?" I asked. Laurel waved frantically across the room. "Girls, it's him! It's Rodney!" "Cringe Rodney?" one woman gasped. They added me to the group chat with 37 other girls in town completely laughing at him. I saw screenshots of them rejecting him after he pulled lines like, "I could teach you fitness in the morning and love at night." The entire bar went quiet as the women took turns exchanging nightmare stories about him while Rodney froze. That's when Justin laughed. "You tried to cheat on this kind woman with the entire female population in town and got 0 dates? Glad she stopped settling." Rodney started tearing up.